And once again, it is Missouri State.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
With 1 minute to go here in the second. Puck moved into the corner. Less than 40 seconds remaining. Puck across the line in the Missouri State zone. Shuck with a big save there. And now it's behind the net. Wraparound in front, and Shuck holds on as Ralston got that opportunity. So the face-off will stay in the Missouri State zone. And with 30 seconds remaining, puck will be cleared out. Here's the B line. O'Brien now back right in front, left side, right side, score! As the Ice Bears get a goal with 20 seconds remaining. The B line works this one, and Missouri State has come back to take their 2-goal advantage once again, working it late in the period. A huge 3-on-3 for Missouri State. We'll take a look at it here. The B line works it back, and coming to poke it home is Travis Barrett, and Missouri State on Barrett's goal has taken another 2-goal advantage. It's 3-1. Travis Barrett will get it. That is his 7th of the season. And we will catch the call in a second as the period expires.
Bears goal scored by number 12, Travis Barrett, assisted by number 9, Jordan Bratton, and number 15, Zane O'Brien. Time of goal was 20 seconds remaining in the period.
So that means 19:40 will be the time of the goal.
And at the end of the second period, our score is Missouri State Bears 3, Robert Morris University, Pennsylvania Colonials 1.
Well, there you hear it from the public address announcer. And we will update the scoreboard for you. I know, folks that are tuning in, we had another internet issue, and we will get that all straightened out for you. But right now, the official score is 3-1 in favor of Missouri State as we head into the third period. And let's take a look at a couple of goals that we have. This is Nikita Salnikov's goal, and Salnikov will get a goal at 13:19 to make it 2-0. Then the Colonials get a blast in. That one coming from Nupp, who was given the assist at 15, or the goal at 15:26. The assist does go to Rose, and at that point it's a 2-1 lead. And then Missouri State comes back a late 3-on-2, and coming in from the right side to get the goal for Missouri State is Travis Barrett, and Barrett gives the Ice Bears a 3-1 advantage once again, that at 19:40 of the period. Well, we should be back and ready to go, so as folks tune in, you'll get the replay. We'll send it for you here in just a couple of minutes, but we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will have a interview with another Ice Bear. I'll give you that in just a moment. After 40 minutes, it's 3-1 Missouri State.
Now playing at Mediacom Ice Park in Springfield, a new ice age. It's the Missouri State Ice Bears hockey, now through February. Exciting, hard-hitting, fast-paced collegiate hockey, Ice Bears style. Get your advance tickets at Missouri State Tix box offices or call 417-836-7678. Tickets also available at the games. There are no speed limits at Mediacom Ice Park when you see Ice Bears hockey.
Your best source for awards of any kind is always Bowles Trophy House in Springfield. Trophies, plaques, medals, gifts, ribbons, and more. You get top quality and great service at Bowles Trophy House, serving Springfield and Southwest Missouri for over 40 years. Call them at 417-869-8720.
And if you need embroidery work done, logos, digitizing, and more, come to Banners and Brainstorms in Bowles Trophy House at 601 South Kimbrough.
And we're back at the Edge Ice Arena. This is the East Side rink. We'll take another break, but want to replay an interview if we have time. We've got about 10 minutes left, and play an interview with Christian Kuzo. Recently, the Ice Bears had Star Wars night, and I got to tell you, it was a phenomenal night. And Christian kind of put that all together. He helped with Dr. Ben Goss's entertainment management class, and we'll talk to Christian Kuzo in just a moment right here. We'll be back. 3-1 Missouri State after 2 periods of play.
The fajitas, their margaritas get the crown. Don't forget the quesadillas, it's the best Mexican food in town.
Now your favorite Mexican restaurant is open on Sunday. Yes, Maria's Downtown is open on Sunday. So bring your family and friends and enjoy Mexico with us 7 days a week.
Hold on to your salsa and your chips.
Maria's on South Avenue in downtown Springfield.
We're back at Mediacom Ice Park on KBFL and on Web Sports Radio. Talking now with Christian Kuzo of Missouri State. And Christian, this is the second year that you're involved in Dr. Ben Goss's entertainment management class. Now, last year it was Slapshot Tribute Night, and we thought that was fantastic. We thought that was, there's no topping that. And I got to tell you, Star Wars Night, this is unbelievable. This is absolutely crazy. Now, obviously, if you're in an entertainment management class, that's kind of something that you want to do when you grow up, so to speak. But how exciting is it? And I know that it's not like real world because you guys have time. You know, there's time to plan and time to do. You get out in the real world, you might have a week or two to do things. But I know that you've done a lot more, especially with the hockey club and things like that. So you're kind of groomed for it, but kind of go through and tell us, what did it take to put on Star Wars Night?
So beginning of the class, you know, we sit down with the teacher and we have a couple themes set apart as to what we want to do for this theme night that happens each year. And actually it was between a couple of different things, you know, 80s night and 90s night, and then we thought of Star Wars. One of the big things that we were really banking on there was, you know, every team in professional, actually every team in a professional sport typically does Star Wars Night, and it's more than likely very successful and everybody loves it just because there is a lot of Star Wars fans out there, and that was one of the main reasons as to why we, you know, wanted to choose that. And the planning behind everything all happens actually within a 30 days time period because of when we actually decide to put it out to the public and figure out, you know, when the release date is and everything along those lines as well. So it's all quick within this class, and I understand in the real world, you know, you'll sit down with your board and everybody else and realize what you want to do at the beginning of the year and have it set. But with this, you know, it happens with the class, so it's a real quick time period, and hopefully it's a great turnout tonight.
Now, of course, one of the things that you have to do is start assigning roles and things that people have to do. Well, you're the class president, so you're kind of the CEO. You know, you're the guy that everyone kind of reports to, and you got to figure out, make things go well and what have you. Again, last year you had Slapshot Tribute Night under your belt. Now, all of a sudden, Dr. Ben Goss says, Christian, you're it. And you're actually going to be it because he right now is between the glass with me and Dan Lee, so you're it. You cannot report to him, hey, there's something wrong. You think you have it handled?
Oh yeah, the class is real set on having it all to ourselves. We have everything laid out on timelines. Got a great group of students ready to kind of pull off the night. Excited to see how it turns out, you know, but unless there's any big mistakes, I think we have it under our belt.
Now, some could argue that you can be a salesman. because you have, and what Missouri State does is we kind of have a deal that says if you can sell X amount of ad revenue, let's say in a program or anything like that, to bring in revenue to the club, you can take a percentage of that off on your player fees. So in the last 2 years, you don't have to give me the amount if you don't want to, but how much have you paid of player fees?
Last year I had about half, so it was around $1,200. This year I think I honestly have about $200 I have to pay with sponsorships, and that's not including the stuff that we sold for Star Wars Night as well. But it's truly a great experience to start yourself in the real world, to get all those sales and everything under your belt. Kind of gets you ready for the real world, especially, like I said, within that short timeline.
Christian Kuzo joining us, playing right now with the Division III hockey club, but putting on Star Wars Night tonight. So then I'll ask the question, what do you want to be when you grow up?
So we've talked about this a couple times. I actually want to try and go into the sports industry, work for preferably a hockey or baseball team, just because I'm already in those kind of fields with the jobs that I have right now and this experience under my belt. But lately, in the past couple of years since coming here, the sitting down and realizing what venues actually do without a team running it, it's kind of exciting, because if you look at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, there's a couple people that actually run everything that's there, the Predators, the entertainment that goes on, everything that goes into the Bridgestone Arena. So it's kind of a real nice experience to be able to work in the sports industry as well as every other entertainment aspect along those lines.
And that's obviously a plus. You've done it already. You can come in with real-world experience and say, hey, this is what I put on the past 2 years. I've done this, I've done X. And obviously, Dr. Ben Goss wouldn't have trusted you as being the class president with this promotion if he didn't believe in you being able to handle this. So that's always a good thing. And, Dr. Goss, he's right on it. He wants to make sure things are done right. So, so that's definitely a positive. But let's talk about the hockey side, though. You're the leading scorer right now for the team.
I think I'm actually tied for leading scorer with Ted Cardinelli, actually. We were talking about it last night on the bench, trying to figure out who is going to come up with more points this weekend. But, yeah, it's a real tough squeeze there between a couple guys, about a point difference between 4 or 5 different players. But it's exciting. I think I've got more points this year than I have almost my whole college career.
I was going to say, you're looking on there already with 5 goals this season. As you mentioned, Cardinelli has 5 too. And just, you seem to be getting in the right places at the right time. I know at one point you were kind of a defenseman. You've kind of changed that up a little bit so that it leads to the offense. Yeah,
last night was kind of a prime example of
of a guy doing a bench, and the guy taps him, hey, you scored. He's like, what are you talking about? He says, yeah, that was you. No, it wasn't me. Yeah, it was you. You're arguing over who gets the goal until they hear it on the loudspeaker, like, oh, I guess it was mine.
Maybe we'll see it on the not top 10 plays maybe one of these times.
You know what? That's very possible. That's something, talk about marketing. We should do an ACHA not top 10 type of video and put that out. But that would be maybe a lot of fun for us, not for the people that it's against. But Christian Kuzo is joining us. Now, your parents, obviously, they do not only a lot for this hockey club. We just had a great meal earlier today, courtesy of them. But they come down from Nebraska to these games a lot. And it's almost like they almost live here.
Yeah, they try to make it down every now and then. Compared to last year, they housed USHL players, and this year they took it off just to come down and see the Ice Bears play a couple more times throughout the year, and they're actually traveling to a lot of the away games as well. And like you said, they're doing a lot for the team. They're actually, my dad's company is actually sponsoring the jerseys tonight, so that was a real big help with the class as well. So thanks to Carl Cuso Designs for sponsoring this night for us.
And a big thanks, as he said, to Carl Kuzer Designs for sponsoring that. We're just about ready to start this third period here at MediaCom. Or no, we're not at MediaCom. We are at the Edge in Bensonville. And this is the Edge West. No, the Edge East. My apologies. The Edge East. We will be on the Edge West on Sunday. Is when we will do that. But right now, we are ready for period number 3. Puck comes into the Missouri State zone, a wide open net, and coming back is Shuck to make the save. Huge save there by Shuck, as the Ice Bears had a very, very scary moment there, as Brendan Shuck was able to make the save. And the Ice Bears with a possibility of giving up another goal, but this time it works. They do get out of harm's way. Puck cleared into the Colonial zone. 3-1 in favor of Missouri State, and I understand we are having some internet issues, folks. We'll try to get this all straightened out by tomorrow, okay? But right now, we've done the best we could. Here comes Barrett. He gets it across the line. Barrett works behind the net, still with it. Barrett is checked hard by Nathan Mickey. Puck to the corner. It is now worked to the near side boards. Instead, it comes down in low, tipped in front, score! O'Brien puts it in as the feed from Jordan Bratton, and Missouri State has taken a 4-1 lead. Another feed, again, just like the earlier goal. This is O'Brien getting goal number 7 from Bratton. And here in the third period at 18:56, so make that 1:04, the Ice Bears score again. And they scored early in the period. This beats their first period score. That was at 1:37. And Missouri State has a 4-1 lead.
Ryan, assisted by number 9, Jordan Bratton, and number 58, Patrick Johansson. Time of goal was scored at 18 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the period.
So O'Brien with his 7th, Bratton and Johansson, as you heard, and the Ice Bears working it again. But it's the Colonials out of their own zone. Here comes Paxton Knupp. He has the only goal for the Colonials. That was a tweener shot. (4-1) in favor of Missouri State. And we should be back up and running right now. We do have a penalty, though. And this one is going to be assessed against Missouri State again. So it's the third power play for the Colonials. Missouri State has not been called for a penalty yet. This one is against Warnig. We'll catch the call on the penalty from Warnig. But now it's a power play. Ice Bears on the penalty kill, 89.6%. And they work it with Now 1:47 to go, and we get a whistle for a stoppage in play. So no indication on the penalty that was assessed to Warnig. And now we get another whistle and a stoppage in play.
Bears penalty called on number 61, Carson Warnig. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of penalty was called at 17 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the period.
So Carson Warnig with the third penalty for Missouri State, and now they're going to have to kill off another 1:33 remaining on it. Face-off will come down after the officials do some patchwork on the netting. Still finishing that up. Again, folks, we apologize for the issues we've had with the internet. We'll try to get it all straightened out and fixed tomorrow, but we have had nothing but, well, to put it mildly, grief. Puck is cleared down into the RMU zone. We have tried everything we can to get it going. We should be good right now. Raimundo. Out of his own zone. Lead pass. Comes across to Schumacher. Taken away. And here is a sent pass to Perron. Lost it. And it's pulled away from him by Raimundo. Perron is there. He gets hooked. And no penalty. Tripped down low. Play continues. Here is Tanner Orr in the zone. And a shot in that's deflected off of Shuck. We come in the zone still. Ice Bears can't clear it. Zalata Jr. with it. Cross ice pass. It goes in front of Raimundo with a drive, and it's blocked. Rebound taken away by Schumacher. Score is 4-1 in favor of Missouri State. We'll update the scoreboard for you here. And the Ice Bears now lead by 3 goals. 22 seconds remaining in the power play. There is a power play that's been assessed to the Ice Bears. This is their third one. And now across the line into the zone. Hatchmeister flipped off the glass and cleared all the way down. Zalata Jr. Nice move to get away from Kovacic. Now he gets a drive off. It gets deflected up and out of play. Four to 1 in favor of Missouri State. Schumacher his second at 1:37 of the first. Salnikov his 13th. 13-19 of the first. Second, Nupp gets credit for the goal for the Colonials. That one at 15:26. At 19:40 the second. Barrett his 7th. And O'Brien at 1:04 the third. His 7th. Here comes Cooley for Missouri State. Cross ice pass feed to Salnikov. Tipped by Kovacic and he missed it. Comes up the middle. Chasing it is Anderson. He'll have to come back and retreat, and the Ice Bears with some great movement and some good opportunities, and they are able to set things up again. They work it just like the B-line did. Puck comes in the zone. Goaltender comes out to clear it to the corner. It's held in, taken away by Kovacic. Line change by the Colonials. Here comes Kovacic to take advantage. Covey feeds in front. Cooley save by Mackey as he got the good opportunity there. Puck is cleared with 14:12 to go in the period. Now here comes Cooley, looking for a left-handed attempt and centered it in front to Solnikoff off his stick. Here's Solnikoff again, works it up high. Kovacic, score! It's all Andrew Kovacic's goal. It went off of the glove and into the net, and Missouri State has a 5-1 advantage. Andrew Kovacic will get goal number 11 this season for Missouri State. And the Ice Bears, with 14:32 left here in the third period, have grabbed a 5-1 lead. And again, this one was all Covey putting it into the net off of the glove of the goaltender. We'll take a look at it as it starts up high, and what a blast in, and Missouri State 5-0 they lead, 5-1, sorry. We'll catch the call in a moment from the public address announcer. Here's a shot in as O'Brien got that one, and it's held on to by Mackey. 5-1 Missouri State. They lead here with this goal coming at 5:28 of the period. Andrew Kovacic with the goal. We'll wait on the assists if they tell us any.
Bears goal scored by number 20, Andrew Kovacic, assisted by number 24, Hunter Cooley, and number 90, Nikita Salnikov. Time of goal was 14 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the period.
So the Ice Bears, same score that they won their last contest against, 5-1. That was against Colorado State. And they have a 5-1 lead here. Puck across the line to the corner. Now up top. It'll go to Delphis. Far side boards. Puck is now cleared by the Ice Bears. Here's a lead pass, and it goes to Barrett. Barrett trying to work around Hatchmeister. Barrett has it flipped up, and he's behind the net, pushes his man over. Barrett gets his stick held. Barrett still has his stick held. Play continues. Barrett behind the net. Now working hard is Delphis, and it is Missouri State to keep it in. Maddie does. Gets it over loose, and Johansson with a drive, and it's a blocker save into the corner by Mackey. Out to center. Cleared, and Derek Smith will chase it all the way down. 12:44 remaining in the period. Breaking away from a check, that is Alex Rubin. And the Ice Bears will set it up once again. Again, thanks for people sticking with us and tuning in, as we've done our best to keep this to you throughout all the internet issues and everything else that we've had. There are wires all over the place. It's a madhouse here. Puck cleared. Nathan Mickey gets a return pass, intercepted by Alex Rubin, and the Ice Bears have it. Here's Maddie, shot up high and missed. Far side boards, it's cleared out to center ice. Ice Bears control possession. They move it across the far side to Lounder off of his stick. Puck up the middle, and a shot missing wide by Zalota Jr. It's out to center. Well, no, it stayed at the line. Shot comes in, it's partially blocked. Missouri State with the attempt to clear, it gets tipped, and the face-off will come out to center ice. No, they're going to keep it in, apparently. (5-1) in favor of Missouri State here in the third period. 11:42 to go in this third period. Puck tipped all the way down in the zone. And here comes Raymond Rose. Originally I thought Rose got the shot, but it was Nupp who tipped it in. That was back at 15:26 of the second. Here comes Thornton looking for a wrap. Instead, He comes up the middle. Thornton gives it over to Brown. Shot, tip, score! And this one was tipped in by Sasha Perron. And Missouri State has a 6-1 lead here in the third period. This one coming at 11, I believe, 07. And if it indeed is Sasha Perron's goal, then that is his first of the season with Missouri State. And I believe that indeed will be given credited to him. So we'll wait and see from the public address announcer. But let's take a look at that goal here. The tip, yeah, it
Bears goal scored by number 74, Sasha Perron, assisted by number 7, Shane Thornton. Time of goal was 11 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the period.
So it is indeed Perron's first goal of the season. And this one will come at 8:53. And it's 6-1 Missouri State. They're looking for more. Here's Salnikov. Tipped in front and a save as Cooley got the tip in front. Held on to by Mackey. So if there were any busts, like I think honestly the only two people that are tired are you and I, Alec, because we rushed all over this place. And so to give you a hint, it's absolutely cold outside, so we had 2 jackets on. We tore one of them off. Then the second one we kind of tore off a little bit, but I know you put yours back on and it's gotten a little bit colder because I think the adrenaline has slowed down for us here. But oh yeah, we've tried everything we could. Meanwhile, puck cleared back in the Missouri, into the Colonial zone, that is. Hatchmeister's there. Missouri State, we're going to get, a potential stoppage in play. It was touched by the Colonials, but the Ice Bears have it. Cooley down in low. Could not get it around Delfleis. Goes to the corner. And out to center, and Ralston will have it. He swings it all the way around, and Missouri State just seems like they have more energy here in the third period. Puck cleared across the line. Now to Salnikov. Working it. Nice feed to Kovacic. He shoots safe. Rebound. Backhander just missed wide by Cooley as he spun around 360. Puck dropped down in low. And it is kicked away, and outside Schumacher will set it up. Brian Schumacher out of St. Louis, Missouri. 5 goals, 10 assists, and 3 power play goals last season. As the Ice Bears come in again, this one is O'Brien, and it's held on to. This season, 1 goal, 8 assists, and it's a game-winning goal. Has a goal and 5 assists in 7 games for him. 4:09 remaining. Is that 4? I might have to have you zoom in on that. I can't tell if that's a 4 or a 9 or what that is. Looks like a 9. I thought this game was quicker than it was. 9:04 remains in the period. So we have more time for Missouri State to get some goals. Now, have to clarify as here's a shot and it's blocked, and here come the Ice Bears. They have a 3-on-3 into the zone. Going to race hard now and try to get possession as Travis Barrett. He's cut off at the pass. It'll go behind the net. Grabbed now by Paxton Knupp. He has the only goal. Stolen in a drive in by Barrett is held on to by Mackey. So I need to talk to head coach Jeremy Law and find out, does this qualify for Andy's frozen custard? Ice Bears have 6 goals. I know it's on the road, but I don't think it does. But wouldn't it be nice if it did qualify and everybody at home could get free Andy's custard? Like they'd need it. It's colder than anything outside. But people do that. Puck cleared to the corner in front of the Colonial bench. It's out to center and backhanded in by O'Brien. There to stop it is Jelorowski. Near side again. To the point, but instead backing up. Here comes Tanner Orr, as backing up was Brown of Missouri State. Ice Bears steal it, but the Colonials grab it back. Raimundo. Noah in his own zone to flip it to the corner. Lead pass goes to Brent Berner. Berner across the line. Kicked into the corner. Now as it's moved back out, it will be set up once again by Jelorowski. Left side to Raimundo. I want to thank Rhonda Ashlock for letting me know that, nope, it's home only. She should know. She was part of setting that up. Here is Rubin with a drive, and it gets deflected up and out of play off of the glove of the goaltender, Mackey. I was pushing for everybody, Rhonda. I was hoping, but not going to happen. As if last weekend wasn't good enough. Ice Bears gave fans on Thursday and on Sunday, or Saturday actually, so they could have it on Sunday. Cross ice, Ice Bears have it now with 7:21 to go in the third. Broken up, taken away by Mamanu, and it's out to center. He'll drop it around the Ice Bears bench, looking for some help. Calling for it was Rose, but it didn't get to him. Ice Bears with a good double team. Mamanu still with it, goes to the corner, and it is to the corner now. Rose with a drive, missing wide. Do not have a total of shots in this hockey game. They have the ability to keep it on the scoreboard, they're just not doing it. And they're not announcing it either, and I cannot get to the scoreboard, or to the scorer's table. It's between the benches and there is no access. Hope I get my microphone back. I have to ask head coach Jeremy Law to pick up my microphone. Meanwhile, Ice Bears bring it across the line, and they change on the backside. Stays in the zone, though, as Johansson is there. The goaltender went to clear it. It hit Hatchmeister, and he'll come out with it. He moves to the right. Good opportunity in front of the Ice Bears bench. Still has possession, but it's stolen, taken away by Thornton, and it's cleared out to center ice. Got to go to Ralston. In on goal, save, rebound, cleared, and moved once again into the near side. Now to the far side, in front of the Missouri State bench. 5:53 to go. Good save there by Shuck, and the rebound taken by the Ice Bears. Calling for it is Saunders. He has it, but a little bit too late. Centered it up the middle, and poking it through was Perron. It was deflected. Now out to center, Zalata Jr. to clear, all the way down, no icing. Racing hard is Nathan Mickey. And the Ice Bears. Derek Smith lost it and cleared back in. So we'll set it up once more. Carson Warnick with a stretch pass across the Eagle. I think that's an Eagles logo. And now here come the Ice Bears. Thornton has some room. Goes to the right, gloved and held on to by Mackey. 6-1 Missouri State. Salnikov is second. Or, excuse me, that was Salenbach, his second. Salnikov his 13th. Nupp of the Colonials of Robert Morris, Pennsylvania, his first. Barrett his 7th. O'Brien his 7th. Kovacic his 11th, and Perron his first. And the Ice Bears have it again. Cooley backhander save, rebound, grabbed by the Colonials. Sent behind the net. Salnikov, left side, shoots, tip, score! And I don't know if that was all Salnikov or maybe Cooley in front, but I think it might have been all Salnikov. It went off of the goaltender's stick, and Salnikov makes it 7-1. He also gets his second of the game and 14th of the season. And Missouri State is now racking up the points. We'll take a look at this one here and see. Yeah, it was all Salnikov working in, getting that shot. So the Ice Bears now with a 7-1 lead. We'll hear from public address announcer in just a second.
Bears goal scored by number 24, Hunter Cooley, assisted by number 90, Nikita Salnikov. Time of goal was scored at 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the period.
Well, that's what they're going to say. They're going to go ahead and say it was tipped. So Salnikov does not get it. Cooley does. So for Hunter Cooley, that is his 6th goal of the season. And it's 7-1. And that one comes at 15:20 of the period. So the Ice Bears now here in the third have poured on 4 goals. That is part of 5 straight for Missouri State after they gave up a goal to make it a 2-1 hockey game. Puck down in low with 2:20 to go in the period. Behind the net to Salnikov. Works it to Cooley, and this line has really, since they've stayed together, has really worked well. Colonials with Mumanu. Out to center. Left side, broken up by the Ice Bears. Comes down the middle, shot, and it got deflected. Zalata had that opportunity. Now with 12:52, drive in and a big save once again. So Brendan Schuck doing everything he can to keep the Colonials off the board. And Missouri State still with a big lead. Puck comes in and it's held on to once again by Mackey. .227 remaining in the third period, and the Ice Bears all over Robert Morris, Pennsylvania. First time that the Ice Bears have faced this Robert Morris, Pennsylvania club in their history. Puck cleared to the corner and held in the RMU zone. Drop low behind the net. It's out to center. And a left side opportunity. Shot in, a good arm save there as Raimundo had it. And a big arm save by Schuck. Puck flips out to center. Ice Bears roll it down in low with looks like 1:53 to go in the period. They did not announce anything less than that, although I can't see the 1 on the board. Yeah, we're going to center ice tomorrow, that's for sure. 7-1 in favor of Missouri State. Now across the line, Bratton with a shot. It's blocked. O'Brien, he spins around, penalty. And it's going to be the first penalty of this hockey game. Looks like 1:30. Yeah, looks about 1:30 remaining in the third period. And it's the first penalty that will be assessed to the Colonials. So Missouri State will go on power play number 1, and that is the only penalty that's been assessed to the Colonials. We know it's a trip, and we know it's against Zalata Jr. So Missouri State here in the season on the power play, 21 for 84, 25%, and they've got some time. Salnikov with a drive goes behind the net to Cooley. Cooley had it, but instead it's cleared, and pinching was Brown. The Ice Bears will have to go back and chase. So the time clock is the factor here. There's 1:06 remaining in the time and 1:34 remaining.
Colonials penalty called on number 9, Joseph Zatola Jr. 2-minute penalty for cross-checking. Was called at 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in the period.
Now a blast in off
Under
of the
1
glove.
minute remaining in the final period of the game.
As you hear, less than a minute. Cooley tried to get it in front. Everybody collapsed, and it is out to center. So the Ice Bears will set it up. They work it to Kovacic across the line. Now to Cooley. Left side, Cooley in front to Salnikov, and as it returns, it's intercepted by Mumanu. Clipped out to center, and Anderson will come back for the Ice Bears with 24 seconds remaining. And again, barring internet issues, tomorrow we'll have another broadcast for you from this same rink as the Ice Bears will take on Illinois State. Puck in for the icing call, and with 16.5 seconds left, the icing will bring it back down into the Missouri State end. So again, tomorrow, 5:50 or so, we'll keep you updated. Twitter, Facebook, we'll keep you updated on when this broadcast is going to take place. Again, we've had some issues with things taking a lot longer than they had today. There was a women's game and a skater was injured, and that took a while. They actually had to get an ambulance and take her to the hospital. 9.2, I believe, is left in this period. And a 7-1 lead for Missouri State. And we'll go over some of the highlights for you. Face-off is won and cleared, 4 seconds, and that should do it for this hockey game. Missouri State wins this contest by a score of 7-1. Back in the first period at 1:39, first goal to the Ice Bears, Spencer Sallenbach, his second. The assist will go to Matt Matty. That's the only one that we know of. There could be more, but have not had a chance to get to the score sheet. That's at 1:37, 1-0 Missouri State. Then Nikita Salnikov with a goal. And Salnikov just blasts it past the goaltender, Mackey, and Missouri State.
Final score of the game is Missouri State Bears 7.
Missouri State has a 2-0 lead. Then it is Knupp who will get a goal. This one is a blast from the right side, his first of the season, and Missouri State now trails by a score, or leads, that is, by a score of 2-1. The Colonials trail. Then at 19:40 of the second period, a goal by Barrett, his 7th. Bratton and O'Brien, it's 3-1, and then the Ice Bears end up getting a goal. Let's see if we have the 3-1 goal. Yeah, that's it right there. Just a nice finish by Barrett, and Missouri State makes it 3-1. Then it's Andrew Kovacic who gets a goal after O'Brien scored to make it 4-1. That's Covey's 11th. And then Perron gets into the scoring act. He gets a tip in, and Missouri State on his first goal have a 6-1 lead. And then the final goal, the 7th one of the contest, Cooley at 15:20 of the third, and Missouri State ends up winning this by a score of 7-1. And that is your final here from the Edge Ice Arena and the East Rink here in Bensonville, Illinois. Power plays, Missouri State 0 for 1. They didn't really get to finish it. The Colonials 0 for 3. Do not have shots on goal, though we know that Kevin Mackey takes the loss for Robert Morris University of Pennsylvania, and Missouri State's Brendan Schuck will get win number 3 in his 4th game of the season, only allowing 1 goal. And the Ice Bears now improve to a record of 14-2-2. So that'll do it here from the Edge, as Missouri State with a big win. We will have another broadcast for you tomorrow. It'll come up at 5:40. We hope you'll tune in for that. I'm Steve Casson for Alex Somm. Thanks for joining us. The Ice Bears with a 7-1 win here tonight. Until tomorrow, have a good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Missouri State Ice Bears Hockey with your host, Steve Casson. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's game. Ice Bears Hockey is a presentation of DS Sports Enterprises and WebSportsRadio.com.